Pour yourself a cold one and join us for a show filled to the brim with fun,
Bite your tushy.
entertainment,
Donkey, don't give me that side.
information,
That is heavenly.
and a little weirdness.
Yeah, if you show up to the St. Patty's Day parade just with no green,
We're pinching you.
yeah, we're
Right
coming.
there.
We're coming at you.
With your permission, because we don't want to be sued.
It's Happy Hour with DJ Kyle.
Hello and welcome to Happy Hour. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. We have a great show lined up for you. Our title sponsor, Jennings Insurance, is going to be in here. Our good friend Becky Jennings is going to be on the show. So we're going to get to know her today and get to know some of the things that she does in insurance. We also are talking with Corey Lewerke from the Air Show in Camdenton. Going to find out about that great air show coming up September the 7th. And of course, we have a Furry Friends on the show. A great show. Stay right here. It's Happy Hour.
I don't know, but I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. 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 Ayy.
This reminder to drive safe and boat safe is brought to you by Price & Randall Injury Attorneys. Don't forget, put your phone down and buckle up.
The lake has it all. The scenic outdoors, the incredible events, and of course the water.
But did you know 50% of all fatal boating crashes in Missouri last year involved alcohol?
Although we know the lake is all about having a great time, we also know what's most important to you.
So don't forget and always designate a sober captain ahead of time, so this summer won't be your last summer.
This reminder to drive safe, boat safe, brought to you by Price & Randall, Injury Attorneys.
Hello and welcome back to Happy Hour. I'm your host, DJ Kyle. So glad that you could join us. Our title sponsor is here with us. This is Becky Jennings from Jennings Insurance Group. And last time we had Becky on the air, we talked a little bit about where she got to where she is now. But now let's talk about what is it that the Jennings Insurance Group provides and who do they provide it to?
So we really started in the Medicare space in the early days back in 2007. That's where we originally got started. That's what I'm still very passionate about today. I absolutely love when I visit with people about their Medicare health plans. But the agency itself, we do so much more than that. We help people with their marketplace plans. So if they're trying to figure out tax credits and the ACA and all those things, we also work with employers and we provide employee benefits. And then in addition to that, we help folks work through their will and trust process. We have a software program available to help people figure out their medical directives and some things like that. And then we also do some financial services as well. So we do a lot of things that are retirement based, but many things that are not retirement based. But sometimes people, when they think of us, helping people in retirement, which is perfectly fine with me.
Yeah, so someone sitting out there already has insurance, not sure if they have the right coverage,
Yes.
but can they come to you and say, this is what I have right now, can you walk me through if this
Absolutely.
is a good thing or if I need to switch or... Okay.
Yes, I will tell you, anytime anyone brings their information to us, if they are where they should be, we will tell them. We will not try to switch people who are where they should be. We will right up front say, listen, you are where you should be. You should not make any changes. There's many people that I've told that to, and then they had some peace of mind about what coverage they had. Yeah. So they can come to us. We make suggestions. We might tell them a few things that they could do to improve their situation, but that's completely up to them if they want to do that. We're not, we don't have a lot, we're not high pressured people.
Yeah.
We just naturally, none of us are really like that. We have 8 people that work in the office, and most are licensed insurance people. Mm-hmm. And so we try to really provide the information for folks so they can make their own decision.
Yep, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I would say Jennings Insurance Group would be passionate and informative. Like,
That's true.
Absolutely. You make sure that when people come in, you are passionate about getting them the right things and showing them the right way, but informing them so that they're not just, checking a box and, I have insurance or whatever.
Do you know why? I will tell you why. Because we're passionate about people, not the products. The products solve the problems that people come in with, and that's what we talk to people about. But I would tell you we're more passionate about the people that we're taking care of, and then we just try to find the right product with the right insurance company to help that person.
Yeah, and it absolutely shows.
Thank you.
And I want to cover, speaking of being informative, you have the right to vote on your
Yes.
insurance. So let's talk a little bit about the health coverage and the right to vote and kind of some of the information that you've already started kind of rolling out here.
So it was just a little nod to the fact that it's an election year, and actually this is a very important year to make your elections with regard to your health insurance. There's a lot of things going on, and one of the things that I will say going on at this point, Medicare, let me back up a little bit. The Inflation Reduction Act was passed in August of 2022. And Medicare, a few weeks ago, introduced their final rule. So they regulated all the details of this law that got passed. And one of those things is no Medicare beneficiary is going to pay more than $2,000 for their prescription plans. Well, there's some rules about it. The prescription has to be on their formulary. It's not just if they're getting something that's not on the formulary, it doesn't count. So there's some rules about it. So something to be aware of there. The Medicare prescription payment plan, what that is, you can think of that as level pay for your prescriptions, and like you level pay for the electric company, for example. And so you'll be able to set up with your insurance company if you fall within the criteria. So not everyone can do it. People with high prescription costs really are good candidates. If you have a prescription that's over $600, you would be a good candidate for that. Okay. So that's something that the pharmacists, I don't know if they're aware of, or all the pharmacists are aware of this, but this is coming. Your pharmacist wouldn't know about it. It's your insurance company that will help you with that. There's no more donut hole. So that's completely going away. Anybody who's ever fallen in the donut hole or the coverage gap, you know that can be very costly. So that's going away for Medicare this year. And so there are ripple effects for employer plans, premiums on those Part D plans, so prescription coverage is going to go up considerably. So if the average cost of a prescription drug plan today is $36 a month, they're expecting those plans to double and triple for next year.
Wow.
This is a year to check your benefits.
Yeah.
Okay. And so there's a ripple effect for employee coverage as well. So be aware that this year there's going to be a lot of changes for any Medicare beneficiary, and this is a year you need to get with your agent. If you don't have one, find one and make sure you're going through that. We're also seeing Medicare supplement plans increase their premiums more than they've traditionally done in the past. We're seeing the effects of COVID claims and a few other things that are causing that to happen. We have over 12,000 people a day turning 65 in this country. So when we talk about worker shortages and cost of health care and things like that, it's not like it's a surprise, but now we're here, and it's not maybe what we were expecting. So so all those things are coming from Medicare this year. I know we've only talked about Medicare right now, but people who are on the marketplace plans, they also are going to want to take a look at those this year as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, how can people stay in the know and more importantly, contact you if they have any questions about this going forward?
They can contact us. They can email info@jenningsinsurancegroup.com. You can find us on Facebook and TikTok and YouTube as well. You can go to our website. You can schedule appointments right off of our website if you'd like to. So just give us a call.
It's Jennings Insurance Group, our title sponsor here at Happy Hour, and we're so thankful to have them on board. We have more Happy Hour coming up right after this.
being close to the water makes you more you. It's where the great unknown brings clarity. And letting go is how you really get going. Because only when you're on a Yamaha Wave Runner do you truly discover what you're made of.
Visit Surdak Yamaha at Lake of the Ozarks, 50 years strong.
The Ozarks Amphitheater is the exclusive attraction of Happy Hour, and the 2024 COMC Concert Series lineup is amazing. Now check this out, the Bike Week Festival, the Weekend Fest. They have 3 shows, 3 different nights. You could get 2 tickets to all 3 of those shows for just $100. That's Frank Foster, Co-Wetzel, and Cypress Hill. Are you kidding me? Go online right now, ozarksamp.com, and get this great deal.
You've dealt with chronic knee, back, and even foot pain for years, and nothing has seemed to work. Until now. Introducing Beck Wellness Center's new specialty knee rehab program and neuropathy techniques you've probably never seen before. And they work. Board certified in neuropathy, experience Dr. Beck's breakthrough rescue program that can eliminate problems at their source. Try it to believe it. Give us a call today. Your healthier, happier life starts with Beck Wellness Center.
Welcome back to Happy Hour. I'm your host, DJ Kyle. I tell you what, for this segment, we are going to be flying high with our good friend Corey Lewerke. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you doing today?
Good, doing all right. Now, Corey, tell us a little bit about who are you with and what is it that we're going to be talking about today?
Well, big thing is we're talking about Lake of the Ozarks Air Show.
Yeah.
I'm actually with Lake Aviation Center. We manage the Camdenton Airport with the city of Camdenton, and that is the home of the Lake of the Ozarks Air Show. It's presented by the Camdenton Chamber of Commerce. They're the organization, but I book all the acts and have a lot to do with air show. Also got a little mini air show coming up with the shootout. We manage that as well. Our same air boss that runs our air show will be in town, and we're excited about both those events. But this year's air show has really grown. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know just in the last couple of years, the Camdenton Airport has extended its runways, which a lot of people would think, I don't know, what does that mean? When you have a longer runway, you can get bigger planes and things like that. So that means having this longer runway, this air show has more to offer than the air shows in the past,
right? That's why you're seeing more jets, even in 22 we got in a few jets, and this year we're bringing in a MiG-17, with a longer runway. Yes, we went to 5,002 feet, so we're very proud of that 2 feet. It gives us a lot more legal stuff that can get in over, 4,999 feet. So
that's very interesting, just that little extra
the
bit.
rules, insurance companies, what they do. And the airport activity has really grown. You've probably seen a lot more jets flying over Camdenton. So it's really helped the area economically, and that was a hard-fought extension, over 10 years. But a big benefit to everybody in the community is the air show can get much bigger now. In the past we were very limited. We'd call a lot of acts, and due to their insurance or their FAA requirements, they couldn't operate out of our airport. But now they can. So we're able to expand the air show and bring in bigger stuff. So.
Yeah. So this air show this year is September 7th. It's a free show to the public, so there's parking. You can pay for your parking there, and then the show is free, so you don't even have to have tickets.
Nope, no tickets.
But what are we going to be seeing this year at the air show? Like, what are some of the planes that you have coming in now?
To start with, people have been to the air show in the past. We're bringing in a lot of the same stuff because it's been so popular and people love it. We started in 2011 with the B-25. In fact, we called it a B-25 fly-in. It wasn't even really an air show, just to give veterans rides. Well, it's very popular, and we've done that every year, and we're doing that again. So on Friday before the air show, September 6th, we're going to give some of our veterans a ride in a B-25. That'll be in. We bring in a lot of warbirds. We got a T6 coming in. Lee Crouch, who's been at our show before, is bringing that in. A T-28's being brought up from Alabama by a good friend of mine, and he's going to be giving rides and performing in the show as well. And then we got 2 pits coming. Everybody's seen them. Bob Richards, if you want to get a preview of him, come to Lake Shootout there. He'll be racing boats and flying probably at the end of the day on Saturday and Sunday. Brian Carell, a local, he's been here since 2011. He's bringing his pits in, and those two perform together. And if you haven't seen them perform together, it's heart-stopping.
Yeah, it really is. This is a top-notch air show, and it's right here at Lake of the Ozarks in Camdenton at the airport there, September 7th. And luckily where I live, a lot of times I don't get to go to the air show because I'll have a different DJ gig a little bit later on. But where I live is fairly close to the airport. So sometimes I'll look up and see one of the planes doing its acrobatics. So it really is a spectacular show. Looking forward to it this year, September 7th. And you can get more information. It's lakeoftheozarksairshow.com.
Yes.
What else do we have going on for the air show?
Yeah, and like I said, that's kind of some of the old stuff I mentioned before. The new stuff, we got the MiG-17 coming in. That's the longer runway I mentioned. That's for people my age who used to watch like Iron Eagle in the movies as a kid. They were always the bad guy. That's the Russian jet, that fought with the F-16s, back in the 80s. So that's going to be really neat to see that. There's not too many of them out flying, but we'll get to see one at our air show. We also, nothing's guaranteed, stuff can break, but there's a good chance we are going to have P-51s, the Mustang. We've had that in the past. They are coming back, 2 to 3 P-51 Mustangs will be at the air show. Excited about that. Looks like we're going to have some A-10. We're working closely with the military this year, thanks to the Camdenton Chamber and one of our retired, we got a retired vet, Bob Avery's really working to bring in, we got A-10s. We think we're going to get some A-10 flybys. I think we have a night air show with the MiG, and I think that is a ticketed event. I believe those are sold out. Some might open up at the last minute, but with the A-10 presentation, that was kind of sold out at the Encore a while ago. Lieutenant Colonel Carl Marks, he's doing his A-10, which is outstanding if you haven't got to see it. Like I said, you couldn't get in the Encore to see him. He's going to be in our hangar, Friday night before the air show. So we're real excited about that. And then, of course, all the static displays, all kinds of warbirds, there's all kinds of vendors. Like you said, it's not a ticketed event. It's $10 to park at the airport. If you want to park at the school, there will be shuttles for free running 834. Okay. So you can get in this air show completely free if you want to park off-site, and all that information's on the website. We do recommend you bring your towel, blanket. It could be a hot day on the ramp. Most people bring chairs and stuff like that. Bring sunblock. Food and drinks available all day long. We open the static displays and vendors, at 8:30 in the morning. Boy Scouts are providing breakfast, and I think it's cheap. It's like $8, and this year veterans do eat free. So
that is great.
Prove that's a nice new addition that veterans are eating free. But everyone else, it's $8, and then at 10:30 we got all kinds of great food vendors from our local charity organizations. Like Kiwanis of Camdenton. They'll all be out there selling food. That'll be going on all day. So even if you don't like what's going on in the sky and you get kind of bored, there's plenty of stuff to see on the ground.
Look right here and see it.
We'll have all kinds of vendors. So, and we'll have a kids zone. Kids can go. I believe they're going to be shooting BB guns again, stuff with the Boy Scouts.
That's cool.
So you shouldn't get bored. All we need is nice weather, and I think it's going to be a great event. So,
and of course, it takes a lot to put on an event like this. So you have a lot of sponsors, right?
Yes, we do.
So I think we want to say thanks to some of the sponsors.
Have a lot of great sponsors. Bridal Cave's presenting this year's Lake of the Ozarks Air Show. And I do want to say there's not too many air shows left in the country that are free.
Yep,
so you're going out there for free. You really need to thank sponsors. It's these local businesses. We got Elite Autos, the city of Camdenton. Not only do they put in cash for the air show, all the resources they provide for free. Some places you got to pay for police. The FAA requires this. It's not optional that we have fire trucks and all that out there. That is required. We get that for free, thanks to the city of Camdenton. We got Central Bank, Hayes Construction, BG Tree Service, Williams Law Firm, Tri-County Lodging's helping us out this year. Camdenton Area Chamber of Commerce. Again, I can't tell you the amount of work that staff does down there at the Chamber. We would not have this air show if it wasn't for the Chamber. And the Convention and Visitors Bureau, they do a ton for this show. So there's tons of businesses. All I can say is go to our website, because I can't mention them all, lakeoftheozarksairshow.com. Please support them. This would not be free. I just went to an air show and it was $60 a head to get in. Ooh. So, that's what a lot of the entertainment costs.
Yeah, this is something that you and your family can all go to, and it's free. So September 7th, the Lake of the Ozarks Air Show, and you can check them out online, lakeoftheozarksairshow.com. Corey, thank you again so much for coming in, and good luck with the air show.
Well, we're looking forward to it. Just give us nice weather, okay?
That's right, sure September 7th, nice weather. We have more happy hour coming up right after this.
Get ready for the Lake of the Ozarks Air Show, Saturday, September 7th. Breakfast begins at 7:30 and parking with shuttle is available all day long. Don't miss this free event with flying, entertainment, food, vendors, and activities at this year's Lake of the Ozarks Air Show. Visit lakeoftheozarksairshow.com for more information. We want to thank a few of our sponsors.
Hey, it's your pal DJ Kyle, and I'm inviting you to come and check me out as I'm out DJing around the area. Karaoke, we have trivia nights that are coming up, music bingo. Check it all out online, facebook.com/DJ Kyle M. See you soon.
Welcome to another edition of Furry Friends. I am Megan Albers. This is Mary Meow Tilly. We are out here in the yard, hopefully beating an incoming storm. So if it starts raining during this, ignore it. We are out here with Sadie. Tell me about Sadie.
So Sadie is estimated to be about 2 years old. We have her listed as a Catahoula leopard dog mix.
Say that 3 times fast.
Catahoulas are, I did a little research on this. Last time we had a Catahoula. Catahoulas are the state dog of Louisiana. They were originally bred to be hunting dogs, and when they were brought to the U.S., they were used a lot in Louisiana to hunt the wild pigs and boars in the swamps.
Oh man, so they're hardcore dogs.
So they are hardcore
wild
dogs.
Pigs are vicious.
But we feel like Sadie is a mix, and we feel like whatever she is mixed with has taken a little bit of a domination over her personality because she's working real hard at getting on your couch.
Yeah. So I will say I have known other Catahoulas, like had friends that had them, and I've noticed that temperament, so I feel like they're usually pretty sweet.
Yeah. No, she's a great dog. She's about as close to a perfect dog as we get here in a shelter. You know, we don't really know a whole lot about her backstory or anything. So we don't know how she ended up in the situation that brought her here. She came to us in early February of this year. She was found as a stray at the end of January.
Okay.
The people who found her called us. They were going to hang on to her for a little bit because at that time we did not have room.
Okay.
But we put them on a waiting list. As soon as we get room, we'll give you a call. You can bring her in. In the meantime, we got a frantic call late one evening that Sadie had jumped their porch railing and had run off into the road and had gotten hit by a car.
Oh no.
So we had them take her to our veterinarian. And they kept her for a couple of days, and then we made room for her here. Fortunately, there were no extensive injuries. She was just kind of banged up, some lacerations, but there were no broken bones or anything like that to deal with. But, she's got a little bit of a story there. Came in, she's a great dog. I am told she's great on a leash. She's great with other dogs. She has done well with children. As far as cats go, we can't always say, but I asked the girls and they said, she's out in the yard with them all the time and they've never noticed her fixating on the ones in the catio or anything like that. So she would probably do okay with cats, but it's never a guarantee because she is what is considered a herding breed. So, they like to, when they have those small animals like that, sometimes those herding instincts kick in. So, that might just be something to trial and error type thing as far as kitties go. But she's definitely good with other dogs. And Jessica has had her kids around her and said that she did jump up on her daughter a little bit, but not in a way that, like she was pretty calm about it, didn't just bounce up on her and knock her down or anything. Hopefully David will get the footage in here of her literally jumping into Jessica's arms, and so if she were to do that to a child, then the child might end up on the ground. But
Oh, gosh.
But yeah, she wants to be a lap dog. She's a real lover, a real cuddler.
She's super sweet.
The only thing that anybody told me negative about her when I was asking, for updates on her personality and everything, they said she loves toys. She loves chew toys. She will chew up a stuffy.
Okay. Yep. My dog's the same way.
Yep.
It lasts for 2.5 seconds.
Seek and destroy on the stuffies. So might not want to spend too much money on those.
Yeah.
But otherwise, she's doing good.
Yeah.
Clean in her kennel, and she's great on a leash. Loves to go for walks.
That's great. She seems like a great dog.
Yep.
I'm surprised she's still
here. Don't know why she's still
here. It's because she doesn't get in trouble. Nobody knows she's there. She's just chilling in the corner, doing her thing, being well mannered.
Yep. We have one of our volunteers. One of the things that he does every day when he's here is he takes dogs up to the thrift store. The ladies up there love him because they love getting those visits from the dogs, and we don't always have time to take them up there. But she's done well in the thrift store, meeting new people and all that. So she's just a good girl, and she needs to get in a home.
Yeah. She's a great dog. I think she'll make a good family dog. Obviously, with little kids, you got to teach them boundaries and be able to read dogs, personalities and everything. And
which you should be doing anyway.
Yes, exactly.
Whether you have animals in the home or not, you should teach your kids to respect the boundaries, because that's how accidents happen out in the public. Somebody sees a dog in a store or something, and the little kid runs up to it, and maybe it's not the friendliest dog, because maybe it's not actually a service dog.
Yep, it happens, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, around here at the lake, a lot of people let their dogs run loose.
Yeah.
And so there's plenty of opportunity for a child to meet a dog running up to them, and they need to know how to respond and what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
So
very important to teach those boundaries. Yeah, for sure. Keep everybody safe and happy. As always, I recommend come down to the shelter, meet her, hang out with her, rub her belly. She's super fun. And you can apply at ozarkscatandcanine.com to adopt her. And of course, want to mention that fundraiser really quick. You can find all the details. These guys have a fundraiser coming up in September.
September 7th.
September 7th. And you can find all those details on the website as well. Thanks again, Mary. It's always fun hanging out with you.
It sure is.
That does it for another Furry Friends. My gosh.
now growl at it.
The Ozarks Amphitheater is the exclusive attraction of Happy Hour, and the 2024 COMC Concert Series lineup is amazing. Now check this out. The Bike Week Festival, the Weekend Fest, they have 3 shows, 3 different nights. You could get 2 tickets to all 3 of those shows for just $100. That's Frank Foster, Co Wetzel, and Cypress Hill. Are you kidding me? Go online right now, ozarksamp.com, and get this great deal.
I don't know, but I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. 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 Ayy.
I want to say thank you, each and every one of you, for tuning in today for Happy Hour. Hope you enjoyed the show, and I also want to say thanks to all of the guests that we had on. Our title sponsor, Becky Jennings from Jennings Insurance Group. Also, Corey Lewerke from the Air Show in Camdenton. Make sure you check that out. And of course, our furry friends, good old Megan there with our furry friends, the dog named Sadie. Hey, we will see you guys next time on Happy Hour. Until then, let's be kind to one another.